In 1941, till 2001, Vishwabharati, the big university that was created, over there, the protection, the protection was there for those reasons. The entire publishing rights were there with them. But after 2001, 60 years after Tagore, died, the entire copyright was ended. So, I'll just give one example. There are numerous examples in terms of, the period for which the copyright protection is available. Coming down to, international organizations, we basically, refer to Berne Convention of 1886. And by original work, what it means is that the work has not been copied from any other source. It can be different forms of original work. Now, regarding the requirements of protection, why protecting a copyright? They should be protected because it ensures certain minimum safeguards for authors' rights over their creations, thus protecting and rewarding their creativity. Since creativity is the key to progress, no civilized society can afford to ignore the basic requirement to encourage the same thing. And economic and social development of a society, that also depends on the creativity. It's basically called the sweat of the brow theory as such. Whether it's patent, whether it's copyright, any intellectual property, unless it is being protected, whoever has done the original work at no point of time can get any recognition out of that particular work. Period, as I mentioned, the term for the defense of a copyright is as mentioned, author's lifespan plus 60 years from the author's death. That is the copyright protection. Whether in terms of published literature, whether in dramatic work, whether in musical work, any artistic work. In case of multiple writers, which are happening in a number of cases, multiple composers composing music, multiple directors directing film, multiple writers writing books, the term is 60 years after the last author's death. That has been the period for protection. This picture that is there is related to a kind of three-dimensional diagram relating to the Rajput versus Mughal war way back near Haldigati, and it's there in the Udaipur Palace. The fact is that here the so-called the painter had tried to show that here on the elephant there is the Mughal army, whereas on the horse Chetak is the cause of Rana Pratap, and ultimately in fact Chetak got injured because by the time the war was going on, the elephant put his tusk inside the horse's legs, and it got injured, and it could escape and took Rana Pratap out of that safe